Hello, hello, hello. Hello, darlings. Happy Friday, or whatever day it is. Couple things real quick. Hello. And babies will be coming down. They have not said their night nights yet on Friday night. It's a little bit difficult because I start my show before their bedtime. They had a late dinner. And if they come down, bust through the door, and want to do night night, please have patience and wow. One minute, please. Hi, hi. Oh, no. Okay. Mwah. Mwah. Love you. Good night.
Yeah.
High fives. Praise the Lord. Amen and amen.
What's that?
Mwah.
Hey.
Night night. Praise the Lord. Amen. 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 And you, little man. Who's that? You just want to see yourself. Can I have night nights, please? I have to go talk to my people. Can I have night nights? Oh, love you. Sorry. Mwah. High fives. Hey, praise Abba. Amen. Amen.
Bye.
Tell them bye-bye. Say hi. Bye.
Bye.
Go get Papa Levins. Go on.
Bye.
All right. Go on. And that's my life 24/7. So welcome. But I wasn't going to stop them from saying goodnight to me or Lee because of my schedule. Are they crazy? Yes. Where do they get it? Probably Lee. That's Lee's thing. Yeah. Craziness comes from Lee. There's no way they could get that from me. Just saying. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night, Israel.
I was saying good morning.
Again, no, it's not good morning. No, we're still doing night nights.
All right.
Say bye-bye, family.
Bye, family.
Say bye-bye.
Come on, let's go.
Say bye-bye. Oh, they can't even see your face. Say bye-bye, family. Yeah. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Bye. See you later.
Come on. Go watch Scooby. Oh. Come on.
Thank you for your patience on that one. Their schedule was a little off tonight, but like I said, I'm not going to deny them to say goodnight. So thank you. Okay. Friday night fun. It's normally global recap, and we've kind of just stopped doing global stuff, but it doesn't mean that I won't do it. I will do it. It's just that most of us in here absolutely just don't give a shit anymore, if that makes sense. But Nadia, you're weird. You had an accident playing peekaboo. They put me in ICU. You can't hide, Jez. Just forget it. But anyway. Okay. So tonight, Friday night, we have flexibility because we'll talk about whatever. Doesn't matter. Most of what we're going through right now is very, very spiritual. And that kind of puts the global stuff off to it. Like, who cares? It's going to do what it's going to do. And I mean, we can manifest and we can pray and we can put divine light around it. And that's fine. But if you have a global question or a global concern, please put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. Whatever you want to. I will pull cards on it. But right now, most people are going through spiritual changes and they want to know more about dreams. They want to know more about what's going on with them personally. Stuff's happening to their families. Victoria, I did see where your brother-in-law, his father is being removed. He went from hospice to rehab. I thought they was so concerned that he was going to die. That don't make a whole lot of sense. Remember, cards told you he needs an advocate. And I'm glad that if it was your sister-in-law, I'm sorry if I read it wrong, but that they're taking a stance. Thank you, Joe. You're going to go in and start your jokes. Go for it, because we should do that. I want you to continue doing your jokes. And guess what? Do you know who was first to the camera tonight? Sprig. Not me. Sprig was in the bathroom when I was brushing my teeth and getting ready for the show, and Sprig was like, let's go, let's go. So Sprig's very excited. If you don't know who Sprig is, aka Effer, AKF, our in-house fairy. So whether you believe that or not, doesn't matter. Doesn't care. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, Deb. Now, we're going to talk real quick about Jen's irritation for today. Why is Jen irritated? Jen's always irritated because Jen doesn't like this dimension. But I have reason to be. You know how long it takes YouTube? It takes them 24 hours to put the live chat back up. And then when you hit, it's not top chat, it's live chat. And I go back and I actually review it. I'm getting more aggravated every day that I don't see half your comments, and it irritates the life out of me. The best advice I can give you is just keep repeating it, and hopefully that I will see it. I have seen comments and questions that I don't see, and it just pisses me off. So but I have invested in StreamYard, so I may do a dry run with that. Now, I may do a dry run this weekend just to see testing 1, 2, 3 to see how it works. I may wait till Monday morning coffee. I don't know yet. See where the energy takes us. Okay. The other thing is, I don't look like I'm in the pits of hell tonight because I have my desk lamp on. Now, it's a slower, softer light. You tell me if I need to upgrade it. I don't think you want to see that because that. But anyway. Hi, Michael. And Michael, you've been sending me a ton of stuff, and I've got a bone to pick with you about some of it. And you're not in trouble, because I find it fascinating that you're researching this, and you should always question everything. But I got a bone to pick. So, thank you, Dumpling. So, anyway, so tonight is just fun and flexibility, and we're going to do our thing. So, wherever Spirit takes us. Talked to Nadia earlier. She had a question about Brother Xander, and we'll get to that in just a minute. I am very irritated with YouTube and their chat, and they can kiss my ass. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. I've already pulled all of your oracles. Lots of repeats tonight. Now, your new one, which is the Archangel, is new, but that's okay. All right, so Xander said it was okay. All right, Nadia. Michael, it's just the whistleblower thing about how if I'm reading it right, I haven't gone into full detail and I don't want to jump to conclusions, but the whistleblower thing on, Deb, you're going old school. Kiss my grits. What, Alice? Come on now. The whistleblower thing that you sent me about, I think they're from Germany, but it's a European something. Whistleblowers of almost, if I understand it correctly, they're saying that the movement that we're going through now to find our spirituality is a psyop. Well, if I read it correctly, the part 1 and 2, the Alexander thing, I'm going to tell you something. How can it be a psyop if a psyop is something that's psychological, but if you spiritually already experience it, you can't psyop someone's spirituality. You can't. You can use man-made religion as a psyop, but you can't control someone's spirituality. If they go into a different realm and they're familiar with off-worlders, you don't fake that. There's no way to fake it. Believe me, I've been doing it since I was a little kid. You don't fake that shit. Every time that I've crossed over, you gonna tell me that someone psyoped me at 6 years old? Sorry. But Michael, I'm not picking on you. I'm glad that you're researching it. I'm glad you're looking at it. And if I read it wrong and I read it too fast, I will go back and I will research it. I saved it all. But I'm glad you sent it to me. But you can't psyop someone's spirituality. You either are within and you know, or you don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay? And that's okay, but I'm just glad that you're looking around and you're asking questions, because that is important. Okay? You know that you know that you know, right? All right. Has there been stuff left out? No, of course there is. But tonight is fun and flexibility with Friday, and I will go as long as Spirit allows me. I am much better in the last hour or two. I even had to I didn't even pick up a screen. I haven't done a whole lot because I had a severe migraine and I just laid down and I went to sleep. And I know it started, and it's wanting to come back. It started with the full moon, but Nadia even knew. I said, yeah, it's an upgrade. And I know that because they're messing with my vision and my sensitivity. I don't want sound. I don't want light. I want to be left alone. And that's what I have to do. If you don't hear from me, I'm not dead. If I'm dead, one of my family members, Lee, will tell you. Okay? I promise. But I'm okay. I just don't always respond. Wednesday was an extremely busy day for me. Appointment after appointment, plus the show, and a lot of things going on. Groceries and life. But yesterday I had to take a day and I just had to disconnect. And I think we've all had those days. Okie dokie. Yes. Jay, Rocco, or Joe as we know him as well, cannot join us tonight. He had prior engagement, in-law obligation, and that's okay. But Jay, Rocco, we send you our love because you sent yours and we understand. Life happens. Go do your thing, honey. You do you, boo. And we'll see you on Monday for coffee. I know you ain't going to miss coffee. All right. Excuse me. This started about 20 minutes before I went on. I'm like, I'm going to start coughing. I haven't coughed all day long. Okay. I'll put a cough drop in. All right. I'm okay, Deb. I'm all right. I'm all right. Believe me. If I cross over, most of you would automatically feel it, and most of you would automatically know it because Lee would be the first on the horn to call Nadia and go, oh, guess what? Jen's dead. You don't think he would be that casual about it? Think again. We've prepped for this for years. Okay. Michael? Now, you forgive me if I butcher this name. Are you Heyoka Empath? I don't know what that is. Don't need to know, but okay. Let me start making my list here. You guys have already put your questions in. Please just keep repeating them because this YouTube bullshit will not let me see them. So if I do not pronounce this correctly, is it Heyoka Empath? Is that an off-worlder thing? Is that a Native American thing? I'm not familiar with Heyoka, but I don't need to know. That's fine. Nadia's already going to start talking to you. Michael, don't underestimate AI. Believe me, they find ways to attack us, and In their little tiny tentacles. Oh, yes, they will. All right. Joe's talking to Glenna. Good to see you, cuz. Do we have new family in here? Or did I miss something? Anyway, but hello to all of you. I tried to go back up and read the very beginning of the chat. Victoria, praise the good Lord and Creator that your brother-in-law's father is being moved because his daughter, and we knew that, the card said that a female energy probably needs to intervene. I'm glad to hear that. You keep us updated. If you are in the email group, we welcomed another Christine into our family today. And you all love on her. If I sent it out right before the show started. So if you haven't gotten it yet, I added her email. Y'all just love on her. This is okay. Balakan kids, that's correct. Are you Glenna? I get confused. So you guys start calling each other by a first name. And I'm like, but that's not their name. But I'm assuming that's you. But if your name is Glenna, and that's okay, I'll call you that too. So hello and welcome. Welcome to the circus. On my end, it's 1919 because I use military time. So it's 1919. All right. Well, let's go. Let's do, Nadia, I haven't forgotten about Xander's question. I'm sure Brother Xander will watch the replay at some point. Let's do Michael's first because he's in here. I want to know and ask. And Michael, like I said, if I'm butchering, then I apologize. Just don't call you late for supper. Well, honey, you related to me then. So, Michael, is it Heyoka? I'm probably butchering it. I apologize, but the intention behind the spirit is going into the question. Are you that as an empath? Okay. Heyoka. So that's what we're asking. Is he a Heyoka empath? I'm still using Tarot of Dreams deck, if you guys are okay with that. It's been working for us really well lately because our dreams have been batshit crazy. More so than normal, if that's a thing. But let's see. Let's see what I got to say. Michael, you're not going to rip my head off if it says no, are you? I know you won't. You're like a sponge right now, Michael. You're just absorbing anything you can get. Lord Jesus. I'll start off that way. You just want truth, don't you? You just simply want truth. You want to clarify if this is a good thing or a bad thing. All right, I'm not going to pull clarification until afterwards. The first card that came up was the devil. And I went, well, Lord Jesus, what's we getting into? Now, remember, this is just you asking the question. Is this good or bad? Should I be involved? Is this negative? Or is this, the devil can be well aspected in tarot, meaning I'm breaking the chains, and should I move away from this? That's what you're asking. They confirm both in the past and to reiterate the devil card. The Knight of Swords, you're a warrior of truth. In the past is the King of Swords. That means I just want truth. In the past, you've always been this way. I seek truth, but you kind of get thrown into the mix of you're dabbling in a little of this and a little of that. Does that make sense? The current situation is Queen of Wands, an empath. She is the empath of the queens because she cares about the people. That's Mama Bear. I don't have any major arcana. cards in here. That's why I want to pull confirmation. But right now, your current situation is you do sit as an empath. Okay? You do care. I want truth and I want to know. 9 of coins. Your future is you're going to realize that you're none of these things individually. You are independent and sovereign in your own spirituality. Okay? It can be a combination. That's why I'm going to pull confirmation. But in the future, they want you to understand, don't self-identify as one thing or another. We can all be Orion. We can all be Atlantis. We can all be Native American. We can have all these things. Embrace them all. Just know that your spirit going within, you will realize that you're independent, but a part of the creator. Okay? That's their advice of 3 of coins. Just remember, you're very important to the collective, and you have a very important role to play with the 3 of pentacles. 4 of wands. Honey, you are absolutely a gift to the collective. That's a gift. That's a celebration. That's a marriage. That's understanding your passion and desire. They messing with you because they didn't say yes and they didn't say no. But that's why we're going to pull confirmation. Okay. Well, now you have 2 major arcana cards. So, the answer is no, but I don't want you to panic because you're something greater than that. Okay. 10 of Pentacles means generationally, you are much more than that. Generation is a gift from the universe, a great celebration, but it's a generational card. It means it gets carried down. It's a gift. Now, the moon card comes in here, and we know the moon means illusion and to cause you confusion. You may think that you identify it because you were told the characteristics of it. Nope, that's to cause confusion, heartache, and it's an illusion card. Great advice for your confirmation is the Chariot. Will you please move away from this thought process because you're much greater than that. Overcoming adversity, overcoming the illusion. So it doesn't say that you are. It says actually, no, you are so much greater than that. What they're trying to tell you, and that's the Devil card in the very beginning. Your first card was, I don't know, Spirit's trying to warn you. Pay attention to how you feel. It may give you all the warm and fuzzies inside when you first hear all the characteristics, but the more you research it, you're like, but am I really? But that's why you ask questions. It says you're not being told everything and it's caused you confusion. Please move away from that because you've got a greater purpose. You're more than that. I don't even know what it is. I don't need to know. I just think that you're called to do a higher purpose. I'll keep pulling. Okay. All I need to know. There we go. 4 of Swords. Lots of secrets. Hidden gifts. You're not being told the whole truth. You're not being told the whole truth. The secrets of who you truly are being left alone right now. But you're not that. All right. 6 of Cups. This is humanitarian. Your purpose is a humanitarian effort. You're an empath with a humanitarian effort. We've talked about that too. All your projects and stuff like that. Generation. That's a sibling card. Final card. Great advice. Is the Death card. That's another major arcana. Will you please put this to bed and rest and move away from this? Put it to bed, let it rest, kill that idea, and slow to change the real reason of why you're here. Because it's so much greater than putting that label on it. Okay? So, Michael, I can strongly say that I do not agree with that thought process. I love your base card. Page of Wands. Your heart and desire is so much greater than that. You're just starting out to figure out and going within and figuring out where you're at, but the answer is no to that one. Okay. All right. So move away from that, and you're going to find it. You're just growing. You just keep going. So, Michael, I hope that helps, honey. Yeah, it'll come out. The more you dig, the more you're going to feel drawn to everything at first. Everything sounds kind of familiar at first. Am I this? Am I that? It's okay to ask. But Spirit in with Tarot tonight says, no, you are not. Okay? You're very welcome, honey. That's okay. Be curious. That's how we learn. Be curious. That's all right. But we put it to bed and it says, nope, move on. You're so much greater. Right? Yes, you, Mr. Quantum guy. All right. Okie dokie. Nadia, do you want to do Xander's stream? Do you want to give? I know you told me, but I don't want to word it wrong. Xander is a member of our family that hasn't been able to join us in the chat room, except hi and bye real quick. It's someone that Nadia met in a conference, and he's very, very young. He's just a little baby page. I think what did you tell me? He's 19. He's already healing people. Nadia took one look at him. He took one look at her and go, I think I know you from somewhere. We've done it to each other, even with names. Like, why do I feel like I know you? They started connecting and we pulled cards. Xander is her son from Orion. We got together and we started putting the pieces together. Well, when Nadia asked her question the other night about going to Hotel California, Xander, I think it was the following night, maybe it was around the same time, Xander had a dream and he went to a hotel, but it was actually kind of positive. He met some people that advised him to continue with his healing, stick with medicine, and become like, I think they advised him to go into maybe massage therapy because that has to do with like Reiki healing and that kind of stuff. Now, Xander, I don't think can join us tonight because he's having dinner with his parents or whatever. We love you, Xander, if you're watching the replay. So he wants to know, or Nadia wants to know, did he meet Tesla? Excuse me, Tesla, the higher person that came to him and told him advice. I don't think his hotel was bad. His was just a stepping stone because he's a youngin'. Nadia's an old jizz. We know that. But I think Xander could have possibly met Tesla, a higher ascended master. Now, if that's true, when I pull cards tonight, if it confirms it, I will get the Magician card because that's my Tesla card, and so is the Star card. Many of you have beautiful talents that are connected to Tesla. Sister Caroline is one of them. Her passion and desire is to follow his thought process, secrets of the universe, to heal people. But my Tesla cards are the Magician and the Star card. Now, Nadia thinks that she may have saw him there in her dream, and he thinks he may have seen her there in his dream. If that's true, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands will come up because every time I'm done a reading on either one of those are the cards that represent them. Okie dokie. Are you caught up, or is that way too much information? Let's just see what Spirit says. Did Xander meet Tesla? If it doesn't, it'll lead me somewhere else. Yes, but or no, but he met somebody very important. Could have been his higher self. But let's just see. I know I take a minute, a little bit longer than most people to explain it, but you need the backstory to understand what question I'm asking. If that makes sense. All right. Now, Michael, y'all be nice. I know. You and Nadia, sometimes you butt heads. Nadia butts heads with everybody. If you ain't the husband she's after, forget it. Oh, Jez has got her thing to do. I know. Joe said, shut up, Jen. Okay. Sorry. Wow. Don't cry. All right. I feel like I'm going to get whipped. I know. I'm getting bullied by the mods now. Did Xander meet Tesla? And is it possible if you can tell us that Nadia and Xander were overlapping in the same dimension? That's what we're asking. There's Xander. It's your page of wands. Wow, you got some dark cards. Wasn't a good place either. It was the same place, but I'm just going to pull. I'm not going to do confirmation yet. Was it him? Yes. Now, he's aspected as both. They're answering both questions at the exact same time. So be patient as I explain this. The Tesla question is the Page of Swords. He just wants the truth. Was that Tesla? Just starting out. He is a baby page. Is that the truth that that was Tesla? Was it the same dimension with Nadia? That's the other half. Yes. That's Xander's card when his connection comes in with Nadia. Yes, it was. In the past, this was to cause his world to flip upside down and make him think about what he wants to do to change his world. That's in the past. Was this place good because it sounded good? No. I'm going to pull these two cards at the exact same time because they do go together. This is straight down the line. This was the current situation and the future. Nope. Death and the devil. So it was Hotel California. You both did show up in the exact same place. Break away from that. Start a new beginning with the death card and the devil. Break the chains from this place. This is not somewhere where you want to be. Can there be good entities in there to help guide you to not stay? Yes. That's the King of Swords. Well, this guy, King of Swords, wasn't this Deb's father in the last reading? King of Swords? Wasn't he the last one? Deb, you were supposedly Xander's best friend and your father was this guy. I don't remember. Don't hold my memory to any reading. But it said, take advice from this person. You will grow. This is right under the baby page. So he's going to grow to know the truth. Two of Wands. This is confirmation under Page of Wands. Where he was at with Nadia is the exact same dimensional timeline. It is a crossover. He's in a different dimension. Does that make sense? Now, I'm not done because they're not done with me. They said, oh, no, you're going to pull a whole lot more cards than that. That's just to confirm where he was at. It was the same time Nadia was doing it. It hasn't given me anything on Tesla yet. It just says, please understand this place was not good. Okay? It was Deb's daddy. Okay, that's what I thought. Michael, we love on Charlie. We send him good energy, good healing. I'm sorry if he's still suffering, sweetheart. Okay. Y'all love on puppy Charlie, a fur baby. That's Michael's puppy. Hi, Dan. That's all right. You just get detention for being late. It's going to be my detention moderator. You can go throw him in timeout. All right, so we still want confirmation if Xander is talking to Tesla. Because we don't want him to be deceived either. So is Tesla any part of Xander's process? Okay. Wow. You're going to be that picky about it. Okay. Well, Xander, if you listen to this, or Nadia, you listen, you can translate. Nope. Because it was Hotel California. The thief comes in here. Nope. They're trying to deter him. That was not Tesla. Nope. That's a thief to steal the truth that what he actually needs to be doing. Now, he can still do massage therapy if that's what he wants to do. Follow the truth, his intuition. And I'll show you in a minute how you come into this. What he chooses to do with the Nine of Pentacles, that is the independent sovereign. Know your identity. Know that you can do whatever you want to. You do not have to just do what they told you to, because that is a thief of the truth. He needs to dig a little bit deeper spiritually. In the past, Miss Nadia comes into this too. Now, the Queen of Wands is not it. Doesn't have to be. It's the Empress, and that's Mama holding the baby going, I think maybe he should talk to you, talk to somebody that's higher, more spiritual, of a mother figure. That's the Empress. Please understand that he's greater than that. Whatever he chooses to do, he's going to be brilliant at it because he has the Sun card. Do you want to study? Now, it can be a Tesla card if you think that way, because the Sun is just understanding all the aspects of the universe, putting it all together, right? But they're telling you be very, very careful. The Ten of Wands is this can bring complete burden, heartache, and just wear you the bleeping out. It's just being exhausted and being done. That thought may even come very quickly and come to an end because it's a 10, okay? The advice that they're telling you to take, Xander, is the Four of Swords. There's secrets that you don't know about yet. Take your time, sleep on it, rest on it. Don't act too harshly. The truth will come out because you're still a little baby. Manifest what you want to do. Don't let somebody come in and tell you what you're supposed to be. Now, what I found fascinating is your confirmation on that read is the Tower. That means that it could come crashing down on you, but you will have great changes that are going to come to you. Don't just jump because you had a dream and you absolutely know. Go within and figure out, talk to somebody that's high spiritually, on a different level than you are, because if you jump too fast, it could come crashing down. You do have big changes, and with that Sun card, there'll be beautiful changes. Just be careful. They're secrets. Ace of Wands, you really need to follow your passion and desire. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a new start, but you need to do what you feel you're passionate about, not what someone else tells you. Okay? Your final card is, once you figure that out, that's the Fool card. Take a leap of faith and go do it, and you'll be fine. So I don't want him jumping to conclusions. Xander, don't jump to conclusions. Seek higher advice. But ultimately, well, your base card is Seven of Wands. Stand your ground and go, nope. So I do not get that it was Tesla. I believe that you were still in the same Hotel California. That energy is not good. They will mislead you away from your own gifts just to throw you off. Okay, so seek higher counsel. We do that when we're in trouble. I don't care if it's with a therapist, whether it's with a preacher or a priest or whatever you call it. Hell, we do it in here. Seek higher counsel and go within. Go within. And he's still a baby. They still recognize him as a baby page. But we are going to root him on and send him love and light. Thank you, Joe, for saying that. It's awesome for Xander. He's got a new, fresh start. And we just advise him, don't jump on anything too fast. Okay? You're very, very welcome. It is. Well, Dan, honey, first of all, thank you for the question, and I will pull on that, but we don't want to, let's not do doom and gloom, okay? And do a run on the banks, because that doesn't help anybody. We've talked about that for months. You're either prepared or you're not. Most people do not have that kind of money. They are paycheck to paycheck. And what we rely on is our spirituality and our faith, and know that our Creator is always going to provide for us one way or another. No one can just go run on the bank. If you ain't got $5 in the bank to pull out, then you ain't got nothing to go for. I appreciate your question, and I will answer it. But don't scare everybody to death. Doom and gloom doesn't get us anywhere. It's going to be on run on the banks. We've heard that for 5 years now. I understand why you're saying it, and I will pull cards, but let's just stay positive, okay? Let's have gratitude, let's have love, let's have positivity. Not everybody can do that. There is nothing in the bank, but our Creator has the best interest for us. I'm not trying to be bitchy. I'm just trying to say, let's think positively. Your energy and your frequency being put out there is everything. Okay? I probably not. No, see, it kicked me out of live chat again. It sent me back. I changed it twice already, and it still kicks me back out to top chat. But even when I'm in live chat, I have to wait till YouTube puts it back up there, and I still don't see half of them. You may see them, but I don't. So just keep repeating it, because I have no idea. That I will pull cards on financial. I know it's important. But no, I don't. I live chat. I have no idea what's all because they don't show it to me. Kathy, you enjoy your dinner, sweetheart. God will provide. We have to believe that. And Deb's our sunshine manifester. We have to know that we're worthy, that we will be taken care of. Am I a prepper? Yeah, I do when I can, but we're not rich. I can't just run to the bank and take money out. I mean, it is what it is. We do what we can. Okay, but Dan, let's ask your question. Do we need to run out? And we're going to see lots of pentacles and advice cards. Do we need to run out and go get money out of the bank? Should we be concerned? Well, if it has to do with RV and changing over, we've already changed over to the gold standard, and we were told that everything was mirrored. Now, should we believe it? Well, every time we've asked, Spirit says, trust it. Well, then we need to trust it. Yeah, and it all has to fall apart before it can be rebuilt. What you're seeing is the movie. And, well, don't get me started on that. But you understand what I'm saying? But let's ask Dan's question. Should we be concerned and go get money out? Because if they do a run on the bank, if there's a big, massive crash, what is going to happen? Is it safe? Is it not safe? So we're looking for pentacle cards and what the advice tells us to do. All right? But we're not going to think negatively. No worries. Be happy. Deb's going to be Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry. Be happy now. All right. Nadia, I love that joke. Can we do that with everybody? She said, I got fired from the bank today. A lady told me to check her balance, so I pushed her. Can we push everybody? I'm wearing my shirt, people. Yeah, not a big fan. That's not a big fan. You need a gun to get your money out of the bank? Well, Joe, honey. Now, I just pulled the first card. But, Joe, you can call me for bail money. I won't have it, but I'll be the greatest moral support you'll ever have. And I'll do my in the background. Does that count? Just saying. All right. Okay. So, Dan, you asked that question. Okay. So it's exactly what I thought it was. All righty. All righty. You're right and I'm right. How do we split the difference? How do we balance ourselves out? Well, you have Nadia pushing. That was a joke. Dan, what you're being told is horseshit. That's an illusion. They want you to believe that you have to do it. Is the money situation going to change? Ace of Wands. Yes, absolutely it is. Should we run and go get it? No. The past card, temperance, patience, balance. Please don't confuse your earthly realm to the spiritual realm. That means from here, 3D to quantum. Honey, this was taken care of. Michael can chime in. He's our quantum guy. The current situation, it's already dead and crashed. There's your death card. It's gone. Don't be fooled. And as a matter of fact, the next card is that. Will you stop being a damn fool? I love you, Dan. I didn't call you a fool. Spirit did. Do not be fooled by this crap. We do not do doom and gloom. What you're hearing is bullshit. It gets everybody panicked. What does that solve? Nothing. Because as soon as everybody panics, they're just going to lock the bank doors. They did it in 1929. So just don't. You can be prepared. Have you some, you know, if you could have done it, you would have had bars of silver or whatever. You can't be worrying about that stuff. Advice. Yes, the whole world will see. It will affect the whole world. It already has. You just don't see all of it. Because little drippy drop baby Page of Swords comes back in here and goes, they are telling people this for people that are, Sean's going to kill me. Bah. Activate the barnyard. Do you understand? Don't worry about it. So Dan, I love you. Thank you for asking the question. That stuff's already been done. You're going to be fine. Wow. 4 of Swords is on your base card. That means there's so many secrets out there you have no idea. Please be rest assured. Have rest at night and know that this quantum life is fine. Look beyond, look to the stars. It's all right. You're okay. All righty? Yeah, no fear. We don't feed into fear because that's bullshit. We will help each other however we can. Panic is only in Detroit. What? Lord of Jesus, Vic, what are you talking about? Sage it up. Do I need to sage? Am I having issues? Definitely good for you. Heard that on TV. Went, nah. Don't we all? It's all propaganda. It's all set up. It's all whatever just to get your panties in a bind and your feathers ruffled. Well, until I start seeing a duck that wears panties, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I said it. Was that too far? I didn't think it was. But anyway, you showed me a duck wearing panties and I'll get concerned. Okay? All right. Don't worry about it. Give it to your creator. Give it to your spirit guides. Give it to your higher self. And we manifest good stuff. You're just watching a movie. Just turn off that news. Don't worry about any of that stuff. You're out of sage. Mariana. I can spare some if you need me to send it to you. All right. I'm coming a long way, baby. Yes, you're right, Dumpling. All right. Terry's got a joke. All right, let's go, Terry. 2 conspiracy theorists walk into a bar. Come on. You can't tell me that that was a coincidence, man. No such thing as a coinky dink. No coincidences. Only God instances. Halo Santos works just as well, Brianna. You do what you got to do, darling. What pronouns is in chocolate? Oh, good grief. Jazz, I hear the word pronoun now. It makes me want to throw up. I'm a she. Hershey. Oh, God. I've been to Hershey, Pennsylvania. You know it does smell like chocolate. Mm-hmm. Go for it, Dragonfly. Yeah. I was cleansing my cards, cleaning the area, and making sure that all electronics were stuffed before the show. And Gabrielle can't stand the smell of it. And she comes down, she goes, "Oh my God, Mom, you saging?" And I went, "No, I'm burning weed. What do you think?" And she goes, "I just don't like it." I'm like, "Well, too bad. This is the reason you're not possessed. Shut up." Yeah, I love my children, can't you tell? Yeah, we're having sage party. Can it be granny panties? Of course not. What did you expect it to be? We don't thong it up in here. Good Lord, that shit gets lost. What are you talking about? Yes, I said it. How many of you just spit a drink across the computer screen? Yep. Oh, Jeremy's Razors. Heard that company. Haven't they come out with razors and chocolate and all kinds of stuff? It's supposed to be an independent company. I don't know. All right. So, what do we got? Okay, so we're going on an hour. Now, you've got a lot of oracle cards. Now, if I miss someone's question, you've got to yell at me. You have to tell me, because I'm not going to know. What was Deb's question? You got to tell me before I go hunting and digging for it. Whether it's wearing granny panties or thongs. Is that part of it? What dimension? Or does she have dementia? We know. Oh, what dimension are you in? Okay, we'll do that. Your higher self, that's what you're asking? Or where do you go when you're in a dimension? Your meat sack's always going to be 3D dimension. Yeah, well, we know that, damn honey. That's all right, Victoria. Wear those proudly. If granny panties can double as a hammock, well, hell, they can be used to go fishing. Whatever. Yes, Lee walked through here. He's half asleep. Had a long week. All right, then. So we're going to look into your higher self. Now, I'm looking for numbers on this, but I'm also looking at the spirituality behind the pictures and where they're at. This spirit and these cards really talk. So brace yourself, Deb. You better anchor them granny panties with something. Put tent stakes down or something. All right? We're talking about our granny panties.
What? I ain't nothing wrong with granny panties.
You want to talk about your old man drawers?
Hey, go right ahead.
All right. All right. Sage is burning strong. Cameo. Yeah, he's in the other room. He's just winding down. You're in the second dimension. Joe, you're a goofball. I haven't seen Sprig. I haven't. Maybe you guys have. Oh, gosh. Please tell me. You got the Lover's card. Please tell me you ain't fighting for your man against Nadia. Deb, you all over the place. Good grief, woman. Okay, so you're bouncing. You're bouncing, but that's your contract. Now, let me explain. Okay, so they talk to me by numbers, obviously, repetitive numbers. Okay, we have a 4 of Wands. This is a celebration. This is a victory. This is a marriage card. But I want you to see all straight across the board. It's because the 2 of Cups and the Lover's card come in here. This is your contract. You agreed to do this. We have the 4th dimension. Now, you are bouncing. Not a bouncy house, okay? This ain't Disneyland, all right? In the past, 7 of Cups. That means in the past, you made an agreement. What? It just kicked me out of the chat again. Jesus. They're messing with us. The 7 of Cups. Now, you have... Okay. In the past, that means they were going to give you options of where you needed to be based on what you wanted to do. Now, this is not an illusion card because it sits by itself. That means it's not badly aspected. You have lots of choices of where you want to be. That means Deb can go wherever she wants because she fancy. All right? So you have lots of choices to make depending upon that was your contract. I will go where I'm needed. Well, sunshine, we know that. Sometimes you want to be the hell left alone. There's a hermit card. Like, please leave me alone. Well, when you're there, you're in the 9th dimension. You're all the way up to the 9th. That means I go there to meditate, I disappear. When you're meditating and in prayer and you're being left alone, you take a walk, you're in the 9th dimension because that's the number 9. Okay? So it tells a story. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. That means the Knight of Pentacles is a warrior card. I'm here manifesting as a warrior. You can go wherever the hell you want to because it don't have a number. Okay? That's part of the 7 of Cups. Now, you are fighting. Now, these are beautiful cards. You are fighting. Where are you fighting with the Knight of Pentacles? You're fighting against the thieves and people that are about depression and loss. That's the 5th dimension. People that are stuck between here and going to 5th, because most of us are already in the 4th, because you're seeing and experiencing things in the 4th dimension. That means your dreams, you're seeing stuff that orbs, and that's 4th dimension. You're dealing with the people preventing others manifesting, the blockages, keeping them from going to the 5th dimension. Because you got 2 5s. Those are thieves, and to make you feel scared and lost and have depression and loss. Okay? That's who you're fighting as the Knight. It's telling a story. You still have gifts about where you need to be. We talked about your gifts. That's the 4 of Swords, hidden gifts. You still haven't figured out exactly. They're talking to you while you're sleeping. You're going to eventually develop a gift where you'll have more freedom, more choices to go to. 6 of Swords, moving out of troubled waters. You'll be moving to a lot more dimensions here in the future. So the 9th dimension is where you're at when you're in meditation. That's your higher self. So you're in the 9th dimension. That's where you're at, Miss Sunshine. Yep. And when you're there is the Strength card. Absolutely very powerful. So your higher self during meditation is 9th, but you signed a contract with 3 different contract cards with the 7 of Cups that you can go wherever you want and wherever you're needed because you're a warrior. You're a manifester. And that matches your personality and what you do. So, okie dokie. Jay, we're sorry we missed you, honey, but I hope you enjoyed your dinner, sweetheart. We love you. And we will see you in someone else's show, or we will see you Monday morning for coffee. Okay? Safe travels. We love you. Yeah, Deb's Tinkerbell? Probably. On her white horse. Yeah. Yep. Do you know Lee from a past life? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you want to know Lee from a past life? Yep. So, Miss Deb, you're all over the place, honey. But when you're meditating as the hermit and you're by yourself and you're just one with spirit and your creator, it says 9th. So, does that feel right? But you're just all over the place because you're just beating everybody up. Well, the bad people. That's how you manifest us getting out of our loss and depression, those 5s. And that's how you deal with people that are trying to steal our spirituality. You go in and fight. That's why when Nadia and I are working with Joe, we always call Deb in too. We know who the warriors are in this family. All right. We're going to start calling her Tink. We can do that. All right. So, Joe, do you know Lee from a past life? All righty. It hasn't told me I need to pull past life cards. Let's just see what tarot says. Dragonfly, I was actually getting ready to say, something tells me in a different dimension, in that dimension, she's probably on Pegasus or Dragon. You are correct. Nadia, you're nuts. Well, Joe, your base card. Yep, you got a galactic pass. So Orion, Sirius, something up there. Oh, Palladian, Arcturian. Yep. So your star card is your base card. So yeah, you have a galactic history with Lee. That's a major arcana card, then that's confirmation. Okay. Oh yeah, another galactic card. That means you two are out of this world. You surprise us. Okay. As children, share the same mama. So your brother and sister, two sisters, two brothers, whatever, but you were siblings. Okay. All right. So the moon card with this is that's just a galactic card. Now moon can cause you confusion, like you're not quite sure, like where do I know this person from? But the moon is a galactic card. Duh, obviously. Where's Luna at? But it's not poorly aspected. So just understand it's a galactic card in the way I read. Okay. Yep. You guys. Okay. So you're good guys. Here's your pass card. As children. So you grew up, this is like a sibling card. Victory and humanitarian. That means you're there for the people. You come from a very beautiful, beautiful background. That means there's the good guys. Obviously, you're not Draco or something like that. So Palladian from Sirius, Orion, any of the ones that are the beautiful galactic, you were there to help people, giving and receiving and having victory. Okay. Now, what you have in common is the Queen of Wands. That's a mama. Comes from a good person who cares about the people. So your mama was a very high art, like in the council, and you were the babies in the past. All right. So Joe, you and Lee, siblings. Yeah, but you got tricked galactically. That's a galactic card. Look at it. And it brought you great loss. So you were part of, like, in the part of Orion or Sirius that got destroyed. You were happy. You were helping everybody. But then you got fooled because these people come in and they manipulate and they trick, and then they take everything away from you. They stole it. Okay, beautiful. Contract. And you agreed to come back together. That means you worked hard to find each other again. You just happened to do it. Two of Wands. You actually live as siblings in a parallel timeline with the Two of Wands. It means you two are somewhere else being siblings. And isn't it funny? Because he's a sibling with Nadia. He's a sibling with you. I mean, it could be crazy. Maybe at some point we were all siblings. Can you imagine our parents? You better start praying for them now. But somewhere in a parallel universe, you are living as siblings, okay? But to confirm it is the Ace of Cups. Yes, very passionately and emotionally. And that's a big Atlantean card as well. So very possible that you came from Atlantis in the same thought process. Okie dokie. Yeah, well, hell. Yeah, that is kind of that moment. Is that a good well, hell, or bad? You tell me. We are family. Yep. Yep. So, Joe and Lee, absolutely. Sibling. We are family. All right. Daggone themes everywhere. Yeah, all of our lives we have been stolen, but that star card is your base. Is very galactic. So, Orion, Palladian, Sirius. I mean, Arcturian. It could be a plethora of them. I'm still looking into further decks that go more into that, because there's a Palladian deck, there's a Sirius deck, there's all kinds of them. There's Atlantean decks. Them decks are not cheap, okay? Some of those decks are like $60 a piece, and I do what I can. But yeah. Yes, Nadia. Yes, that's exactly what that means. But yeah, I think that at some point we've all been related. We've either been related as siblings, parent child, been married to each other, had to experience just stealing somebody from, we're all connected. Do you know what I'm saying? And I see if you and Nadia have a connection. You really want to know, Terry? Because if it comes up that she stole your husband, I'm done. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And yeah, and Deb, you're right. That's why we've all come back here now. We found each other. So help me God, if the lover's card and the thief card comes in here and Nadia stole your husband, I'm done, Terry. I'm just done. She can have him. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Well, Nadia, there you go. You can have another husband. You don't pay for psychiatric help. Honey, they ain't enough help in the world for you. If I can't find psychiatric help, neither are you. I'm just saying. But Terry, let's take a look. You and Nadia, what is your connection? Kathy, you are correct. We are here to lift each other up. Little hoe. Uh-oh. Michael's throwing out shade now. You hoe. Let's have a hoe down. We'll take the hoe down is what we're going to do. Right. Got a contract. Related. So there's generational. You better brace yourself, dearie. Interesting. I need a t-shirt because I go back and watch my edit and do my editing, and I'm always saying interesting. I need a t-shirt that just says interesting. Okay, so I have a generational card, and it looks like you both fought. I'm getting male energies. Brothers? Because it's generational. All right. So, Two of Pentacles. Now, remember, that's the guy that balances time and finances, but it's a contract card. You do both. Let's come together to make a contract. All right? Yeah, you agree to do it. In the past card, there's your 10 of Pentacles. That means that's my generation card when it comes to Pentacles. All right? That means that, see the family tree in the faces? That means the tree comes together. This is how you read tarot if you go into really go beyond the cards. But look at the pictures, and the two trees come together. There's a face, there's a definition, but this is a generational, okay? Always something to learn about tarot. All right, how do I know that you were both fighting? Because I have two knights in here. Knight of Wands. Now, Terry, I believe that you are the Knight of Swords, bringing forth truth and justice through speaking. And then I believe Nadia is the Knight of Wands about passion and desire, how she wants to do it. Okay, so you both fought. Did you both win? Well, no. This says that you were just tired and worn out. You both had enough. You fought and you fought and you fought. The enemy, not each other. You tried to move away from the situation you were in with the Six of Swords. That means moving out of troubled waters. I just want to get out of here because I hate this life. You two lived a very hard life together. But I'm getting male energy brothers. Three of Swords. You were always looking into the future as where in the world is my life going to take me with the Three of Swords. That's the guy on the, no, that's Heartache. The heart with the Three Swords, that is complete heartache. That means you absolutely suffered, had depression, and you never moved away. You wanted to move out of troubled waters, but it didn't work. So you two fought and fought. Well, you fought a lot. Look, Seven of Wands, you stood your ground for as long as you could, but ultimately, uh, even though we don't always agree with how justice turns out, it is just in the eyes of the law. Balance was set. Queen of Pentacles. So I believe that's your combination of your mama card. You just took your money and just went somewhere else because you just fought and fought and fought and fought. Justice was served and it was taken from you, and you just said, but I'm getting brothers, and you fought for the benefit of your family. Okie dokie. That's okay, Deb. You go do what you got to do. I'm going to do your oracles anyway. But, yeah. So it sounds like Terry and Nadia were brothers. Wow. Your base card on that was the death card. Until it basically brought death to both of you. Or great change because you had to move away. Hi, Layla. So you're welcome, Terry. So yeah, you are connected, and that's probably why you guys have reconnected in this lifetime. Nothing wrong with that. Now you just soul sisters. All right. Now, are you anxious to hear your oracle cards? Because by the time I get these done and say goodbye to you, it'll be an hour and a half. All right. Now, some of these are repeats. We do not have lectures tonight. Well, not what I would consider a lecture. And remember, we're still introducing our archangel, a message from an archangel, and who that is. Okay? Yeah, Nadia's going to go karaoke with Layla. Okay. So I'm going to start with your angel abundance. Now, you correct me if I'm wrong, but we had this one not too long ago. That's abundance mindset. It means anything that you consider abundance. It could be peace of mind. It can be financial. It could, whatever you consider being abundant of. Wisdom, maybe. It says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something that you already have it in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. With our thoughts and words and actions, we put into action the way we talk. Stop talking about, well, someday I'll have it. No, you speak. I have it. I manifest it. It's mine. It was mine a long time ago. Well, that's cocky, Jen. You shouldn't do that. No, it's not. I know who I am. I'm a child of the Creator, and by God, it belongs to me. Okay? All right? We talked about that. People that don't want to put in the work, well, I don't know. Can't you just fix it? Can't you just come in and do that for me? No. I can help guide you, but you need to do the work. Speak as if it's already yours. Mean it. Believe it. Feel it. Where's your lecture for the day? I didn't give it to you. Spirit did. Don't yell at me. All right? That's all right. Chris, how you doing, honey? All right. Now, let's do your archangel. All right. Now, this is an archangel that you are all familiar with, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not just assuming. You guys know Archangel Gabriel. He is the messenger of the Lord. Okay. Now, let me read it to you. Shimmer with diamond light. That's Christ consciousness, divide. I'm trying to combine words. I did that with talking to Nadia earlier. Divine white light, shimmer with diamond light, express your creativity. We've been looking into what should I be doing? What's my life purpose? Okay, well, a lot of us are supposed to be very, very creative. Now, still reading the book because I'm still studying. All right. Now, Gabriel represents a purity, clarity, joy, and creativity. All right. All right. Now, the guidance says drawing this card suggests that you are seeking clarity be about a person or a situation. Well, we've been doing that recently, like whether it's our relationship with somebody outside the chat or our relationship with somebody in the chat, a situation. I had a dream. Can you give me clarity? We've all been seeking that recently, right? Sit quietly and ask Archangel Gabriel for guidance. Visualize his vast, shimmering cosmic diamond being placed right over your energy fields to hold you in the highest light. As this happens, know that old ideas and outmoded viewpoints are being released and that your frequency is rising. That means we're cutting cords, we're letting go of past thought process, and we're raising our frequency. So thank you, Archangel Gabriel. That's who my Gabby's named after. I have an Archangel Michael as my son, and I have an Archangel Gabrielle, because that's the female version. Yeah, I'm weird that way. Jonathan is a gift from God, and Kayla, well, she's just a weirdo. Anyway, I love her. Anyway, all right, so here are your oracles of the chakra. They're repeating. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. Yes, I did. Your wisdom is growing and it's increasing. And because you're doing that, you will have great victory. You're looking into things that are happening around the world in the 3D and the spiritual side, and it's helping you grow your wisdom. You're going within, you're splitting hairs, and you're going, is this true? Is it not true? You're expanding your mind. Beautiful. Wisdom can be spiritual as well. Self-worth. We still spitting in the mirror, people? What are we doing? They're really emphasizing loving yourself and knowing that you're worthy of that throne. You are a child of the Creator. You're already worthy of the abundance. Already know it belongs to you for a reason. Okay? And those two we had last, Wednesday? And this was your base card, but it came up as a main card tonight. Please be grateful for what you have. Have gratitude. Remember love on each other. I am grateful for what I have. And I am grateful for what you're going to give me because I'm manifesting it. It belongs to me. These are beautiful cards, but we need to work on them because Spirit keeps bringing them up. I don't care if I shuffle them a million times. They keep coming up because Spirit says we need to work on going within and finding out our identity and know that you're worth it. Okay? Christ consciousness, Christ light. All right? Let me see what your base card was on that one. I didn't even look. Well, how about that? If you do those things, you get enlightenment. Spirit ain't playing. Spirit ain't playing. All right? Every breath, everything we do, every breath I take. Wasn't that an 80 song? Yep. But not making light of it, just understanding that we belong to the Creator and we are points of light and we're all connected to each other and we're all connected to our Creator, and we need to remember our position. We are not of the shadow. We are not of the darkness. Remember your worth. Okay? You are worthy. That's right, Joe. Now, the reason that we think those things all the time, it's a 3-letter word, and we fight it every day. EGO. It's called the ego. And we want to duct tape it, throw it in a body bag, and throw it in the bottom of a river somewhere. Go away. Step aside. I'm not listening to you. Okay? Yeah. Claim your worthiness. That's right, Terry. Nadia's screaming at people now, but she's got a good message. You're all worthy. No one I don't care what level you're on in spirituality and your role and what you're doing in your journey and what dimension you're in. You can worry about that, but why don't compare yourself to somebody else? Your contract and your soul journey is your own. Own it. Wherever you're at, take ownership of it. All right? Tell your ego to step aside. I got bigger fish to fry. I got more important stuff to do. Get out of my way. Yeah, Mariana. Well, we all do. We have to figure out which one is. We all have egotistical traits that And mine, I have a big mouth. Did y'all know that? Yeah, I do. That's right, Deb. No spitting on the mirror. We love on the mirror. Look into your eyes. Look into your soul of who you are. It's a spiritual thing and it's a meditation thing where we go within to connect with Christ consciousness, but go physically. Start out physically. It's not ego. Go look in the mirror and say, you know what? You're beautiful and I love you. Look, my face is broken out. I have no makeup on, just a hot mess all the time. And I still manage to sit there and go, you know what? You batshit crazy, but I love you. If I can do it, you can do it. You can even be sarcastic with yourself because your sarcasm is within and that's part of your spirit. It's okay. I'm batshit crazy. I know that. But to me, batshit crazy is a positive thing. That's loving on me. Went to Indianapolis with my husband for a work trip. Got stuck in traffic due to an accident on I-70. Rock hit windshield and almost had an accident in a roundabout. Well, good grief, Chris. Your angels are with you, sweetie. Your soul contract ain't done yet. You are protected. And we put divine protection over you from here on out. Joe, the only reason you better be ever spitting on that mirror is because you want to shine it to see it better. Okay? You got me. You got me. All right, guys. I know. You go back and look at it in hindsight, Christine. It'll make you open your eyes going, woulda, coulda, shoulda, could have been a hot mess. Could have been a shitstorm. But we think that it was. We thank our Creator that it wasn't. Thank you to the angels and your higher self. All right. There is a lot going on. But you know, all the stuff that's going on out there in the world, the number one thing I need you to focus on right now is your connection to your Creator. I need you to have a connection with yourself, and I need you to have a connection with your Creator. As long as that's good, everything else can wait. Okay? Christ consciousness, one with the Creator. That's all you need to know about. That's why global recap's not even global recap anymore. No one gives a shit. I don't want to be here worried about three-dimensional blah, 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 blah. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. What I'm worried about is being connected to my Creator. So tomorrow, if I cross over completely, I'm good. I know that now. Yeah, Nadia, Dory too. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yeah. Go inside. Be at peace. Be at peace with who you see. Be at peace of who you are. And understand this is just one more lifetime. This is one more dimension. We don't belong here. Your life doesn't stop as soon as your heart stops beating. You step out. Believe me, I've done it enough times. You step out, you just go and find your real self. But you can start doing that now. Beautiful, Christine. Beautiful. All right, guys. Got almost an hour and a half. It's Friday night. And I may play around with StreamYard this weekend just to do if you see a thumbnail that pops up and it says testing, 1, 2, 3, you can pop in the chat if you want to. I just want to see if it works. If I don't, I may try it on Monday morning coffee. Just depends on how busy these rugrats make me this weekend. Okay? Y'all love on each other. Tarzan's in there yawning. Remember, if you want added to the email, we got Sister Christine added tonight. If you guys want added, and you haven't let me know yet, please let me know. My text, my email, everything is in the description. Just so, hey, it's so-and-so on a text or an email and say, hey, please add me. It's all good. Michael Lee says hi. You guys have a beautiful weekend if I do not talk to you before then. All right? Just keep loving each other. Keep the faith. Keep your spirit up. Okay? All right, then. Love and light. I love you. All that good stuff. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your weekend. Good night to you. Michael's going to dance us out of here. You're so welcome, Deb. I think I'm very grateful. Let's have gratitude. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you and all your beautiful talents. in your souls. I thought the energy was good tonight. Let's keep carrying it forward. Okay? Y'all go sing your heart out at karaoke. Sing us a good song. All right? Thank you, Kathy, for joining us. Love y'all. Anybody in the background that's going to watch it on the replay, Sister Caroline, Tilly, Charlotte, Renee, anybody. The list is on and on. Brother Sean, we ain't seen him in a while. We love all of you. Jay, sorry we missed you tonight. That's okay. It's okay. All right. Love y'all. Blessings, blessings. I think I said the rest of it. Yeah, love, lights, and yep. All right. Bye-bye, guys. I'll see you Monday, if not before then, all right? Bye, darlings.